Monster, crush it. Witness how industrial machines transform chaos into the future of recycling. With incredible power and precision, the machine extracted the engine, shaft, and copper wire like a steel surgical blade. When the 4-ton ball from the Cinnabogan 830 fell, safes, concrete, and steel were all shattered, the sheer mechanical power revealing the ultimate destructive force.
All right, today we show
The hairdryer was crushed into a metal pancake, a perfect freefall where gravity and the strength of steel merged in a moment of artistic destruction.
It is a pancake.
At Key City Recycling, the massive hook-decizer roared to life as it faced a nearly 3,300-pound hoop tie. In just 30 seconds, the entire chassis was crushed, glass shattered, and steel warped under the pressure of over 40,000 pounds, creating a spectacular and gruesome scene that brought the vehicle's life cycle to an end. Amidst the storm of steel and fire, Schofield's 2.2 million-pound Copex S-Wing machine rose like a metallic beast. Faster, stronger, more efficient, its engine, gearbox, and steel frame crushed under immense pressure. Never before had the crushing of a car been so brutal and spectacular. At Dublin Recycling, powerful hydraulic separators crush old cars, turning them into fragments. But that's not the end. Immediately after destruction, the metal is reshaped, taking on a new form. Proof that sometimes the end is just the beginning of rebirth. At the designated demolition lot, the decommissioned cars are brought in one by one for the crushing test. The Haas Tyrant 2000 XL V.2.0, a two-axle monster, roars ferociously, crushing engine, blocks, gearboxes, and metal frames in seconds. Under its tremendous mechanical power, steel crumbles like foil. Never before has car crushing been so fast and brutal. What happens when you want to flatten a fuel tank? At Metal Handle Winants and Zonin, the giant steel press roars, each press squeezing with tremendous pressure. In an instant, the sturdy steel tank is completely crushed, leaving a powerful and visually stunning sight. Wow. The colossal Cat D11 roared like a steel beast, charging forward and without hesitation crushing the GMC Yukon under its massive tracks. In an instant, the body shattered, glass flew everywhere, and the chassis was completely broken, a brutal, ferocious, and overwhelming display of horsepower. As the truck's final moments approached, the VTN VD-20 shredder entered the fray, ending the giant machine's life. Its steel jaws tightened, tearing apart the metal like scraps of paper. The roar of steel echoed, and dust and smoke rose, creating a fierce and overwhelming spectacle. The Kobelco SK210D dismantling machine delivered a compelling performance, showcasing impressive power and precision. Under the skillful hands of the operator, each vehicle component was neatly disassembled. Clearly, human skill is invaluable, but Kobelco proves that machines can surpass it.
It's working.
A groundbreaking event in the recycling industry unfolded right at the green scrapyard. The engine of an F-150 was expertly disassembled, then swiftly crushed under immense mechanical power. The sound of shattering metal echoed, creating a fierce and visually stunning spectacle.
Too bad. So now we gotta take the engine out. And we get and the cabin is right there.
As it enters its powerful, destructive performance, the Shark 600E roars through the scrapyard, its massive steel blades spinning and slicing through the mixed scrap metal, weighing tens of tons, and generating immense compressive force. The machine transforms solid metal into tiny fragments, creating a spectacle that is both fierce and visually stunning.
He's moving it. Moving, phone.
In the junkyard, a massive bus was mercilessly crushed by a Cat machine. Steel roared, the frame warped, and then collapsed. Right next to it, an old Durango suffered the same fate, crushed under the force of steel, leaving behind a violent and visually stunning scene.
Motor. That's a mess.
The massive crusher roared, slowly pressing down on the dilapidated school bus. The huge steel body quickly warped, glass shattered, and the roof was crushed in just seconds. That violent scene brought the impressive vehicle's life to a dramatic end. Amidst the bustling industrial landscape, at the metal recycling yard in Preston, Lancashire, massive machines operate relentlessly. Piles of scrap metal, old vehicles, and broken equipment are fed into the machines, crushed, cut, and compressed into compact blocks. The deafening metallic sounds and swirling dust create a fierce, yet visually stunning mechanical spectacle where metal waste is reborn. At Bradford Waste Traders, the Moro's HP 110 shredder roars like a steel beast, devouring scrap metal trucks in the blink of an eye. Its sharp hydraulic blades crush the metal frames, creating a deafening screech and billowing clouds of dust, a cold, brutal, yet captivating display of horsepower. In the vast scrap yard, tons of aluminum sludge are fed into giant crushing machines, the sound of metal clashing echoing incessantly. In just a few minutes, the seemingly useless sludge is crushed and separated into gleaming aluminum fragments. Each ton of recycled aluminum not only brings economic value, but also contributes to resource conservation and environmental protection. What happens at Rowan Scrap Metal Ltd, Preston, in England, is impressive. Old cars, scrap steel, and broken equipment are neatly cut, crushed, and compressed by the power of massive machinery. The deafening noise and swirling dust create a visually stunning mechanical spectacle. When steel meets steel and pressure exceeds its limits, the 2.4 million pound GPS destroyer rises as a colossal mechanical warrior. Designed to cut and process thick sheet metal, structural steel, and heavy-duty materials, it boasts immense cutting power, ultra-durable blades, and an advanced hydraulic system, crushing everything with brutal precision, a symbol of modern industrial recycling. Power. On the Just Recycling floor, the mobile scrap car flattening machine roars like a reborn steel monster. It compresses old chassis, lightweight steel, and bulky loose materials into neat, flat blocks in seconds, a testament to the impressive power and efficiency of mobile recycling technology. At EMR Liverpool Alexandra Dock Metal Recycling, the massive scrap yard stretches out like a giant labyrinth of iron and steel. Towering mountains of old metal are processed by sophisticated machines. With incredible mechanical power, the sounds of steel crushing, hydraulics, and sparks blend together, creating a scene that is both intense and overwhelming, where metal waste is reborn into valuable raw materials. The Ram pickup, weighing over 6,000 pounds and equipped with a 5.7L Hemi V8 engine producing over 395 horsepower, was mercilessly devoured by the Blue Devil twin-axle crusher. With low speed but a massive torque of over 180,000 Newton-meters, the Blue Devil crushed the steel frame, engine, and axles like a muddy pulp. It's no easy job, but in America, that's how you survive in the world of heavy machinery. At a recycling plant in Wales, the Haas Tyran 2000 XL V.2.0 shredder operates like a steel beast. With its extra-long hopper and special 7/7 blade cutter, it devours paper and cardboard tubes, shredding up to 50 tons per hour, the peak power and efficiency of modern recycling. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to discover and follow the journey of other interesting machines in the next episode.